How y'all feel about? Not even how y'all feel about Travis Scott is. I mean, he's making his way back out of the cave that he's been in for the last few years. Apparently, he was with the Astros.
He's
He was with the Astros.
He's kind of been doing it for a while, actually.
Yeah, he's trying to make his
not
way.
to make it obvious. He's trying not to come straight out, but he's been here and there. He's been popping up.
Yeah, we see him in clubs, and I mean, but most recently he played what is supposed to be the Utopia album for the Houston Astros players. I mean, that's not much news, but the news is the fact that he's publicly speaking about the project. And I mean, there was a picture came out where he was with a security guard, and the security guard had a briefcase handcuffed to him and shit, and it said Utopia on it. It's just really good marketing. He's rolling it out right now. Are we excited for new Travis Scott music?
Nigga, you know I am, nigga.
Yeah, we know you are, bro. I
Yeah,
am too. I've been listening to a lot of Travis recently too, man.
I'm always excited for honestly new music in general. So
from the people we fuck with,
from the people, we fuck with. You know, we always trying to hear what they cooking up.
They got cooking up. What you think this gonna sound like? Is it gonna be? That's the one thing I'm interested in. What
I'm just hoping it sound like Travis.
I think it's gonna be a mixture of Al Farrell and
one of my favorite trap projects.
Al Farrell with the euphoric sound from both Birds Sing in a Trap and
nigga is talking about Goat Travis. What the?
That's peak Travis right there.
And the euphoric sounds of that album and the euphoric sounds of Astro World. But I think the basis is Al Farrell.
I think you ain't never gonna get that sound again.
I'm about to say that's wishful thinking.
I think that's amazing. That's nigga said Al Farrell and Birds together
mixed with his Grammy nominated album
with the euphoric sound. So you talking about shit like Astro Thunder, Beebs in the Trap.
He don't even do that sound no more, bro. Like
mixed with, but he may. It's
I just put an eighth in the leader with a
Utopia. His verse on that song is magical. Fuck. Now I skip Nas part now.
I don't know who he was working with, writing wise or production wise, around those times, but it almost seems like he don't work with them anymore.
I don't know, man. I don't know. We don't know. We don't know what he's been doing. The GOAT himself. We don't know.
I think he's with these Astros players playing the album because he know James Harden is coming back to Houston, so he's trying to, you know what I mean, set up for that. You know, this nigga Harden loved the nightlife, so.
Hey, man. The features, I know West Side Gun's on the album. I know Future's on there, but there's a song that leaked too that they have that him and Future got that's pretty fucking amazing. I don't know if you niggas heard it. Oh, fuck.
I definitely didn't hear that shit.
Oh, man.
Heat?
You know my better. That's how that shit go. Hold on. I'm about to find that shit.
Some heat? I definitely didn't hear that shit.
You remember the first you remember when I sent
it's called Cinderella.
I'm gonna write that down.
Yeah, I'm gonna check that out. But two, you remember, I don't know if I sent this to Mars, but this is when I first was trying to, I guess get y'all hip to Travis.
Mm-hmm.
This is when Upper Echelon was out. And, he had like a show. I don't think it was South by. I don't think he was there yet, but I could be wrong. It was like a show he was doing. It was like 20 people in the crowd, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It was like 20 people. And he was interacting with the crowd.
Yeah.
It was the same way he is now, turned lit. And you know how that song Upper Echelon, I believe it was Upper Echelon. It might have been that song or another song.
Turn up the rock.
Right.
We so high. And that was around that end when Quintana was out. Remember the Quintana video?
Right. Uh-huh.
That's how I remember getting put on the Trav. You put me onto that video.
Right. That Travis sound that was a little bit of birth, Owl Pharaoh and Owl Pharaoh. Like, if that makes sense. Like, it was kind of like going into Owl Pharaoh and Owl Pharaoh, like that sound he had, that whole Quintana and all, like that shit was untouchable to me.
I think
Like,
that was his best sound, in my opinion. One of my favorite Travis songs to this day. And I'm mad they never really did music again after this. I don't think they ever made another song together, or maybe not coming to my mind right now. But Bands with Meek, I got bands.
bruh.
Don't need these hoes. Money
Only
racks
racks
to
to
blow.
blow. Nigga,
Nigga, I
his
got
verse on that is
bands.
crazy. His verse on that is crazy.
Meek went wild on that shit too, son. Like,
Yeah.
They had a video for that.
Him and Meek got some good shit together. They got a video. They got that, and they got a song called "Leaning."
All right, it's a video
Yeah,
for that, I'm thinking.
it's a video for that too. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm leaning. Don't talk to me. Couple street niggas think twice before crossing me. Straight up.
Uh-huh.
see
That
now,
nigga said
if
couple street
Utopia
niggas
could
think
sound
twice
like that,
before crossing him. Who is LaFlame? Who is this nigga? This nigga is gangster too.
that nigga's Jock Webster, nigga, Mo City.
Word. This nigga's a thug too. Yeah,
Me
I
personally,
forever think y'all niggas put me on to that. That nigga, that shit changed my life.
yeah, Upper Echelon, the visual for Upper Echelon, what he did with T.I.
In the
Jay,
forest.
Yeah.
That was
changed
around
the
that era,
whole
bro.
game.
Yeah,
That's
really,
why I
it
said
really did.
I think that Travis, because the song with him and West Side Gun is kind of like Al Farrell Travis.
I didn't hear that song.
You didn't
I
hear
gotta
that
hear it.
song?
I gotta hear it.
Um, it was at his remember remember he got a deal with Dior. He did like a little clothing line for them at the fashion show. They played it. Yeah, it's some real like I'm Theo chains going away from heavy metal. Like, he was really rapping on that shit. Like okay, young nigga. The beat is like real like not melodic, but not really in a sense for the West Side Gun sample. Shit is like, it's kind of crazy.
Some heat.
Some heat. It's some heat, man. I hope he directs all his videos because what's this song he did? The video he did for Future. That's like one of Future's best videos. Sit behind 5%, you can see the chin ain't.
Bro.
Not coming to me right. Oh, 712?
Yeah, 712.
What was the most recent Travis videos?
A long time ago. Astro World shit. Highest in the room. All elite videos, by the way, but them shits is pretty old. His newest video might be like one of those, or like a feature. Escape Plan, he had a video for that too. But that was around that time. So
His visuals recently sucked to me.
I think his visuals been a lot of money into them, but not really direction. You can pull off a lot of fire shit if you got a huge budget, because you could add like different technology and shit. And when you got the money, you get access to the shit that the general public really don't have. I.e., when the government, like we talked about, or we talked about in previous pods, when the government released technology that is new for us, they had the shit 10 years ago. I think that shit goes the same way with Hollywood and these entertainers that got the resources. They get access to that shit too. I think that's what his most recent videos has been. It's just been cool shit visually, but not really the direction like his older shit.
Well, you would think niggas get more money and more resources that they would be able to pull off the visuals that they want. Like more, it would be more genuine. It would be more, you know what I'm saying? Like appealing to you know what I'm saying? Like how you go from echelon to
I think
room and butterfly effect and
I actually like
they're not trash. I'm not saying they trash. They just I'm comparing them to like Uptown and like I said, Upper Echelon and
Uptown with Ferg. Oh my god, one of the firest Wonder Girl beats.
Yeah, like
low key.
I know y'all remember the visual,
bro. Yeah, when they in the city
on the dirt,
on the bikes and shit.
That Travis was like, I think it's weird. That Travis is very rock starry, lyric wise. The shit he would say is borderline heavy metal.
I think there was a time. Yeah, go ahead. My bad.
But his first, like, all right, so perfect example: Uptown to Butterfly Effect. I think Butterfly Effect sonically is Rockstar, right? But the lyrics isn't Rockstar at all.
Yeah.
Uptown is Rockstar lyrically, but the beat is hip hop. So it's kind of weird. You get what I'm saying?
That Uptown beat, I hear what you're saying for sure. Low key, that Uptown beat is. I made the Palace beat off of my inspiration from that beat. Shout out to Wonder Girl.
Get the fuck out of here.
If you listen to the Palace beat, you know when the bass drum and the snare slap at the same time? I got that from that, where that Travis and dun, dun, dun. That's how Palace is.
Holy shit.
Like when the snare and that drum hit at the same time.
Yeah.
That's shout out to Wonder Girl.
One of the waviest videos too that he's done. What's Travis' best video?
I mean, I can't pick
video. I mean, I got like I said, I got Upper Echelon up there. I got Uptown. I fuck with 90210. I don't know if y'all remember that one. That's the little.
I remember that.
The little animated shit.
I liked Mamacita with Thug and Rich Homie. I fuck with that video heavy.
I like Butterfly Effect.
Mamacita. But back to why you was asking why now that he has the resources and shit, I think money and time is the reason why his videos haven't been as good. He probably just ain't got as much time as he had back then.
Okay.
But he got the money, so let me throw the money toward it. Yeah, I figure it out. I sign off on shit. But he probably not as involved as he once was because he just got so much more shit going on.
I mean, I feel you, but that's not an excuse when you're an artist. And
yeah, it's definitely not an excuse, but it's an explanation.
I feel like they get out of like, you know what I'm saying? Like they get away with shit. Like, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Shout out to Trav though. We expecting new music.
Yeah, man. Hopefully more like visuals, you know.
Listen, that nigga inspired me to do a lot of stupid shit. Okay, he did a video with Major Lazer, Pusha T, and 2 Chainz. I don't know if you ever heard the song Rada.
Mm-hmm.
He inspired me to buy that fucking 3-6 Mafia Supreme shirt. Though it wasn't black, I got it in purple, but still, I saw him with it. It was like I envy kids that's growing up with him right now. I guess he's there like Pharrell. I think he's the Pharrell of this, the Pharrell Kanye West.
Definitely.
I think I think is in general though, like not even just him, not to take away from him, but I agree with you saying. But I look at all of these guys, like all the ones that's wilding right now, I should say.
But like who else?
You know, kind of grow up on these guys in a way. Pause. Like it's like a, you know, like that feeling when we had Biggie, and you know when we had you know Lil Kim and you know Mobb Deep and all these other guys. Like that feeling is like
it's still with certain artists. Travis definitely.
I know, like
Cardi
being
for sure.
Cardi
like,
definitely.
Being in Houston, I've seen
Drake is like the Jay-Z.
Yeah.
I was saying, being in Houston, I've seen the influence that Travis has on like the youth out here. Is like second to none. Nobody else compares, unless you're talking about Kanye. But that's more. Yeah, and I think I don't see anybody comparing to that nigga for the youth out here. Like I remember, like over the last.
To me, he got the youth everywhere.
Houston is a little bit different, man. Like they tear shit up out here.
No. Yeah, nah. I already get what you're going with it. But I'm just like, bro, he done terrorized the youth everywhere, bro. Like this nigga, he go to Europe and through a arena and pure madness of kids, nigga. Pack running through the fucking gates. Like he got that.
Like if he was to ever have a show and that shit got stopped for whatever reason, niggas would tear that bitch up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, nah, you're right. In Texas, I say in Texas in general though.
Mm-hmm.
I give him the whole Texas. Like that's like I said, he turned that. But if you think about it, in that realm, there's nobody out there in that realm.
Yeah, nobody, literally.
Like he created his own world, and it's his world. Like Astro World, obviously before all of that, but I think Astro World really made it like a
Stamped it. It stamped it for sure.
Yeah, it was like it became like some sort of like imagination for the kids. Like so now it's like, oh shit. Whenever Travis got a show, nigga, it's like Astro World, nigga.
Facts. Shout out to Trav, man. Shout out to Trav.